Shalom. Giving all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Angels or agents, government agents. I believe that in this walk of striving to be a Hebrew Israelite and putting up Bible lessons before the world, before the eyes of the Lord, you're gonna come in contact with either angels or government agents. That's what I believe. Strong possibility. The last 2-3 months, I've come across some very unique individuals. One brother, like right now, I stay in the homeless shelter, and one brother that was moved into the homeless shelter was sleeping in the top bunk above me. He wasn't. He said he wasn't a Hebrew Israelite. He had a big old beard, and he claimed he was the younger brother of a member of another major Hebrew Israelite camp. I'm not gonna say his name or the camp name. So, and the brother, he kind of knew some scriptures. He knew about the Hebrew Israelites. Well, me and that brother, we got into a scripture disagreement, and he got tired of me talking. His exact words were, he got tired of me talking about the scriptures all the time to young brothers that came to me wanting to know about the Bible. So that you know how they ended. He moved on and left the shelter. Here recently, I've come across a female that's associated with another very popular, the most popular Hebrew Israelite camp. She said that she listened and learned from them. She used the word Yahweh. I told her that I'm a Hebrew Israelite striving to be according to my portion of favor, and I only study with Great Millstone. So I'm just growing to know that in this walk you're going to come across either angels or agents. And some coincidences are not coincidences. They are real occurrences and real things that happen. We're going to go to the scriptures about entertaining angels. Let's go to that scripture. Shalakia, while I pull it up. Okay. Angel unawares. Hebrews 13:2. Let's get that. I've come across two individuals in the last 2 months. One would say he was a brother of one of the top members of a very popular Hebrew Israelite camp. And just recently, a young sister with children I contact with say she only studied with another very popular Hebrew Israelite camp. So I'm either coming in contact with angels or government agents. Is one or the other. This is Hebrews 13 chapter 2nd verse. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unaware. And I'll also go to Ephesians 5:15. Be circumspect. I mean, I gotta always strive to be, I gotta always pay attention to my surroundings to the best of my ability at all times. It's Ephesians 5:15. Let me pull it up. Either angels or government agents you're gonna come in contact with. And everything happened by the Lord's permission, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. That's just what I believe. It's kind of weird. It's kind of spooky to have that feeling, that notion that who you're dealing with, talking to, could be a government agent or angel. I pray more than likely it's an angel for good reason, good purpose. I'm having a problem with my phone. Okay, I think it's Ephesians 5:15. We started out with Hebrews 13:2. Angels unawares. So you got to be aware of your surroundings at all times. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Circumspectly means to be totally aware to the best of your ability according to your portion of faith of your surroundings at all times, 360 degrees radius, looking around, seeing what this person doing, seeing how this person talking and acting. Circumspectly, not as fools but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Yeah, you're gonna come across some. I believe you're gonna come across some angels or some wicked agents that work for Babylon the Great America. I've come across in the past 2 months at least some weird individuals. Once he claimed that he was the younger brother of a top person in another popular Israelite camp. I'm not gonna say no names. Just get information. Then recently now I'm dealing with a sister. Not dealing with I just see her at the shelter. That we all live. I live in a co-ed shelter. And the sister has been listening to another popular Hebrew Israelite camp. So today the sister asked me, how did I come into being studying under the Hebrew Israelites? And I told this sister that I once went to a Sabbath of IUIC about 2-3 years ago, and I didn't get that feeling because I was once in the Nation of Islam and I felt like I was in another cult meeting. But when I started watching the Great Millstone videos, Bible lessons, I felt the Holy Spirit, and I felt that I was doing and listening to the right thing. So you try the Spirit by the Spirit. That's what I felt. That's what I believe. So her demeanor changed after I told her that. So something up with that. You try the Spirit by the Spirit. Is that something? And you got to be circumspect. Ephesians 5:15. Let's read that one more time. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. And Hebrews 13:2, 13:3, I think. Entertaining angels, unaware. You gotta be not forgetful. Hebrews 13, I think it was 3. Or was it 2? Yeah, Hebrews 13:2. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers. Meaning you gotta remain humble, best of your ability according to your portion of faith, and always rehearse the righteous acts. Because the eyes of the Lord is always watching. Now I feel the Spirit coming up. The eyes of the Lord is always watching, so you gotta be circumspect. You gotta move and walk circumspectly. And be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unaware. I could have recently did two individuals I'm talking about in this lesson. I could have entertained angels, didn't know it. But there could have been angels. One could have been an agent, and the one now that I'm talking to, I see in passing, could be an agent. You never know. So Hebrews 13:2, Ephesians 5:15. Angels or agents, one or the other. Giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Pray the lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect. A thought just hit me. I want to do other camps, send in certain spies to spy on other camps, because it's all warfare. It's a spiritual battle. That's just what I'd be wondering. Do other camps send other agent spies into other camps to see if they find a brother video, one of their brother, what he all about? I want to do other camps to do that. Maybe those two individuals that I come across recently could be from other camps. Maybe not angels or agents. On to the next one. Shalom.